Hello, welcome back to my channel. Okay ladies, this is my first PMS hack video. Now, have you ever felt that PMS on certain months stood for possible murder suspect? If it has for you, as it has for me, and you need relief, keep on watching. Okay, so as you know, or you don't know, I'll tell you now, I have a big family, all women. I have 6 sisters, I'm the 7th, and most of my sisters suffer from endometriosis. I don't actually have it, but I do suffer from a severe form of PMS. And endometriosis is the thickening of the inner lining of the uterus. And basically what that causes is huge blood clots that causes the pain and all the havoc that comes with PMS. So at the time, or at times when I had PMS and I was home, very few times because it would always catch me at work or school or wherever I happened to be. When I was home, my mom would have her remedies, and one of 2 of the remedies that are go-to remedies for everyone is one hot bath of water. Or I should say, fill the bathtub with just water as hot as you can stand it, and once you get into that hot bathtub, it alleviates the pain immediately. Of course, she had teas she would give me, chamomile, and just all these different teas that she would give me that would alleviate some of the symptoms. But the one magical remedy that my mother and my grandmother had and would give me at those times when I was at my worst and the pain was just overwhelming was a garlic bread. She would make, the bread, or toast the bread and put a garlic spread over it. And of course it was fresh garlic. I think it was olive oil and maybe some butter. And I would eat this and it was the most magical thing ever. Unfortunately, there were many times, or most of the time, I couldn't keep anything down because the pain was so bad. I would end up it would just end up coming back up. So I racked my brain for a long time because, as you know, there aren't that many remedies for PMS. I went to doctors. I went to every doctor you could imagine, even holistic doctors, natural doctors. And what did they give me? They gave me hormone cream, which I would spread all over my body, and it did absolutely nothing. So I racked my brain one day and I was like, there's got to be some type of relief for PMS, or at least to help it. And I went back to the garlic that my grandmother and my mom would give me, and I was like, what else about this garlic? It's got to come in another form. I can't just walk around with garlic in my purse or in my pocket. So I started looking for garlic pills, and lo and behold, I found them. Garlic comes in a garlic oil pill form. I don't know if it comes in another form, but I didn't mind the garlic oil pill because I am dry as a desert, and anything oily that I can ingest. So I found the pills, and I found them in a brand called the Now brand. I'm going to show you the bottle and I'm going to show you the pill, but I just want to add, I'm not a nutritionist, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a professional on PMS. I'm basically just letting you know, this is an informative video, letting you know what I do for my PMS that has alleviated it. Of course, you have to do your own research and know what you're able to take and not take. Just wanted to add that as a safety measure because, sometimes I hear things also that seem unbelievably good and they may not be so good for me. Okay, anyway, so this is the garlic brand, or this is the garlic pill bottle in the Now brand. That's what the bottle looks like. And this comes again in gel form, and this is what the pill looks like. Very easy to swallow. So that was the first pill. And that was the magical pill that helped alleviate most of the symptoms that come with my PMS. Now, I was suffering severely from allergies, and I started to take golden seal root. This is another natural remedy that the Native Americans would take here in the United States once upon a time, and I think they still do. I'm pretty sure they still do because it comes from them. Or I should say, we learned from it because of the way they would take it. And they would take it for colds, for infections, all of those things. It was their go-to. So I take echinacea and golden seal root, and it comes in capsule form, and this is also from the Now brand. This has 225 milligrams per pill, and this is the actual bottle, and this is what the capsule looks like. Not sure if it comes in a gel brand, but that's a possibility. This pill for me is pretty easy to swallow, but this has helped immensely with my allergies. It hasn't taken them away, but it has helped with the headaches I get, the sneezing, all of that stuff. It's way less than it used to be. And finally, last but not least, I was suffering from, of course, when you have your period, you're inflamed, everything's bloated. I also have herniations in my back, which, as you know, if you have herniations in your back, there are times when you can move a little better and times when you don't think you're ever going to be able to move again. So I started taking the flaxseed because of its emollient properties and inflammation, the preventative inflammation properties that it has. So I don't have the Now brand, and I usually do take the Now brand flaxseed. I just don't happen to have it right now. So nice to know that you can pick this up at Rite Aid, Duane Reade, or any CVS. Right now, the one I'm using is from Duane Reade. And this is the bottle. And this is another gel pill. It's a little bigger than the gel pill I showed you previously for the garlic oil, but it still goes down pretty easy. And I don't mind the size. I don't know how you guys would react to something that big, but I don't think it's that big, and it goes right down. Now, one thing with the flaxseed, if you are very oily or you have really oily and problematic skin, you may not want to try this, only because it could cause that to worsen, and you definitely don't want that. But if you are dry like me, this is something that would probably actually help you, because it is good for hair, skin, and nails as well. So just a little bit of information to tell you what each of these pills do besides alleviating the PMS. I'm going to start with the garlic oil. Garlic lowers cholesterol levels, it prevents blood clotting, anti-cancer properties, and it's an antimicrobial. It also has manganese, B6, vitamin C, selenium, and fiber. All these things are great for the body. Now, the golden seal root helps with the common cold, upper respiratory tract infections, stuffy nose, hay fever, digestive disorders, gastritis, peptic ulcers, colitis, diarrhea, constipation, hemorrhoids, and intestinal gas. My God, if you're suffering from any of that, you should definitely look into golden seal root. And the last is the flaxseed. Now, as you know, if you have a healthy lifestyle, you do need omega-3s. So flaxseed is full of omega-3s. It's an antioxidant, and it also decreases inflammation in the body. Another thing is that flaxseed comes in a cold pressed form, which you have to keep refrigerated. If you can stomach taking that, that is the purest form that you can take, and you can actually look it up. I could never stomach the taste of it. It is a better way to ingest it, but I'm gonna stick with the flaxseed pills. Now, again, this may not work for you, but this is the magic concoction that has helped me immensely through all the months of my life for years, and it has helped me with my relationships, with my work relationships, with just being and feeling better. And yeah, this is the end of my video, my very first hack video. A sub equals some love, a like equals a hug, and if you have any comments, good or bad, please leave them in the description box below. I'm going to leave all this information for you with little addresses. You can go and check out the actual product yourself if you become interested. I hope you at least check out for those of you who do suffer from PMS, you at least check out the garlic oil pill. If you're not allergic or in any way, it's a natural remedy that has magically helped me. Really, it has. So yeah, end of my video. Until my next video, be well, be good, and I'll see you in my next video.